Okay, I'm back. I got my Bible, and this is the ESV version. And my back, I get distracted a lot. But anyways, so I started watching porn when I was 9 years old. My brother had introduced me to porn when I was, he just introduced me to porn probably around like, the same 9 years old. And I remember watching straight porn and just being like, what is this? Like, I really don't like it. I did not get aroused. I did not get, lack of better words, I did not get hard or anything like that. It was just not my cup of tea. But I remember in elementary school, it was so normal to everybody else that, I went home one day and I don't know what tempted me, what triggered me. I don't know what happened, but I just went on demand because, we didn't have, like, I didn't know about the access on the phone and things like that. I went on demand and I just scrolled through some categories, and through this categories, I seen gay porn. Like, I think I remember clicking on interracial, straight porn, transgender porn. I don't know why that, he, she, whatever. I don't know what that was. And I remember looking at gay porn, I was like, wow, like, I just, like, that one, just, like, and you see how the devil works, even at a very young age, and that's why I hate when parents say, oh my God, they're just 6, they're just 7, they're just kids. No, like, like, around that age, it's like, I don't know what, I have a brother, he's 7 years old, 8 years old, and my other cousin, he's like, he's also 7, and one of them is like 10, and like, the things that they listen to, and the things that they talk about, and the music, and the things that they view, and they're so quick to catch on. If you're, like, at that age, it's like, yes, you're young, but your mind is moving, and you're active. I don't have to explain it, but they're not slow. Don't tell me. Like, I see my brother, and he's into Drake. He can understand Drake, but he can't understand the gospel. He can play Fortnite, but he can't, when I bring up the Bible and things like that, my mother, she's like, oh my gosh, like, he's not gonna understand that, but he can understand Fortnite, he can understand who Drake is, he can, recite lyrics and things like that, but he doesn't understand, he can't read it's like, that's how Satan works. He moves, just a little thing. I remember when I was 6 years old, I got addicted. A lot of addictions happen when you're 5, 6, which we call 7, 8, 9, 10, and then it just arises and it goes into other things. So my brother introduced me to porn when I was 6 or 9, around those, I don't really remember the ages, around those times, and things like that, and I got hooked. I went home, and I was watching it, you know what I mean? So, I was just like, wow, I was just amazed that two men just, like, touching each other, filling each other up, and just, masturbating, and I was just like, wow, and I remember trying it for the first time, and just doing it as long as, I was just doing it until, I ejaculated. And then I remember just feeling like, wow, this felt good. This felt amazing. But what I didn't know, that was the beginning of a stronghold. That was the beginning of, like, my my torment. So it started from 9, and it didn't stop until I gave my life to Christ, and that was until, like, last year, 2020. So it happened for 10 years. You know what I mean? It happened for 10 years. And in those 10 years, I just remember, like, masturbate. At first, it was fun. I'm not going to hold you. At first, it was fun. At first, it was pleasurable. At first, it was, I desired this and things like that. And, like, that's exactly what happened in Eve in the garden. The tree, God said don't do it. But Satan came, made sin look so pleasurable, desirable, and things like that. But you also can't be mad at Satan, because we also play a role, because also in James, let me look for the verse. That's why I got this Bible out here, y'all. It says it in James 1:4, because I remember this scripture. This scripture just really speaks to me. Spoke to me, speak to me, still speaks to me. I have no idea. Hebrews is also a good chapter, too. Jude is good. We should do a Bible study. Look, it just says, basically, I'm going to find it, but I feel like, I don't want to, like, think the video. Let me look in the glossary. It just says, once some sin is conceived, you give birth to it, or something like that. I'm going to look for it right now. Hold up.